Greetings. Happy new days, beloved, and welcome to the best days of your life. I hope that you are feeling protected. I hope that you are feeling guided. I hope that you are feeling important and special. I hope you are feeling supported. Here's to the best days of your life. Today, we are talking about healing. What heals you, okay? That's what we're talking about. What heals you? And so with the aspect of what heals you and on knowing that you're on this active journey of healing, right? It's an active journey. It is a lifestyle. We're discussing what is the plan? What is the steps that you are implementing to help you along the journey? So when we think about the plan should have steps, right? And these steps should be something that you are checking in on yourself with daily, weekly, monthly, depending on what it is, right? So for example, you might decide to add exercising or eating healthy to your list. Eating healthy is something that you're going to be doing daily. So daily, you need to be checking in. You need to be using a plan, a set plan. It could be an app on your phone, but it needs to be something you have easy access to, right? And so when we think about this plan, it doesn't need to be only in our head, right? You might have an accountability partner. I know with exercising, I have an accountability partner. Is someone that we can bounce in. Hey, have you been going to the gym? How many days a week you been going? What are you eating? But you need to have a plan. When you have a plan, it helps for you to actually measure, am I meeting the steps? Am I reaching the goals, right? And you might have this big goal, right? A big goal of losing 25 pounds for the year. And then you're going to have these small goals. What are your monthly goals? What are your weekly goals look like? How often are you going to the gym? You want to have a plan. Whatever you're doing, have a plan so that you can measure your success. So it might be something with meditating. You're looking to meditate often. You're looking to be more accountable for meditating. Have a plan. Use alarms. When you do something in a schedule, you're more likely to get it done. So if you say, I'm going to meditate every morning for 7 a.m. and I'm going to meditate every evening for 8:45. You might want to use a timer on your phone. Set an alarm. The alarm will remind you of the objective. Now, once the alarm go off, it's up to you to meet the last part, and that's being accountable for your action. Saying, yes, the alarm has went off. I'm going to meditate even if I don't want to. I'm going to go to the gym even if I don't want to. I'm going to have a healthy breakfast, a healthy lunch, even if I don't want to, right? That's being accountable. Because every time it won't be fun. I can be honest and say there's some days where I'm like, oh, I just don't feel like going to the gym. And there's some days I'm like 2 hours in, like, let's do this, okay? So every day you won't feel the same about it. So that's why it's important to know that there's going to be some lows and highs on if you want to actually get it done. But look at the end goal. The end goal is, I love how I feel when I work out. I love the results of working out. I love the results of eating healthy. I love the results of meditating, right? I get some mental clarity. It puts me at ease. It reminds me of who I am. And I benefit from doing those things. I benefit from meditating. I benefit from working out and eating healthy. So I'm going to make myself accountable for getting it done. So again, what heals you? What is some activities that you need to add to your schedule weekly? What are some activities that you need to add to your schedule monthly, right? Monthly schedule. Monthly schedule might look like self-care for you. What are the ways that you are meeting your self-care through healing? For instance, you might need to get away. You might need to get away from everyone, from your whole household, from kids, your significant others. You might need to do this once a month. Just go to a park and spend a day with yourself. Take yourself out to eat. Take yourself to the movies. You might need to take a day. This might only happen monthly. That's 12 times a year, but it helps for you to gain some mental clarity and build a deeper relationship with yourself. So when you need to do this, you must add it in your schedule, because a lot of times we say, oh, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna take a day for myself. We never do. Put it in your schedule. Make yourself accountable for it. Just like you're accountable when you show up to work, show up for your mental health, right? This is your job. Only you can heal you, right? This is about creating those new narratives. And this goes into the next one. What is your belief, right? And also I said, what is your covenant with God, right? What have you agreed upon? This is very important on the healing journey because a lot of us have not made that covenant, right? And so for me, I have made a covenant that I am protected, I am guided, I am supported, I am loved, right? And because of that, because I know that that is the covenant, that is the foundation, I understand that God would never leave me, right? He would never forsake me. I would never be left alone, right? Because I know that that is my covenant, that is my agreement with God, that is the foundation of my belief, right? And when that is the foundation, I know in my prosperity, I know in my peace, I know that everything is working out for my better good. I know that the whole universe is helping me, is assisting me along the journey. I know this, right? Because that is the covenant, that is the agreement, that is the belief. So it is important for you to take a step back and look at, what are you believing in? What is your covenant with God? Right? There are some of us who have not made a covenant with God, who have not made a clear agreement that we will not be left alone. We will not be abandoned. We do not have to move in fear, because He has given us all the power, all of the ability to succeed in anything that we dare to think of, right? If I can think of it, I have the ability to accomplish it. So knowing in that, that is my belief, that is my agreement and my covenant. What is yours? What agreements, what non-negotiables have you made with the source? What non-negotiables have you made with the divine source? I know that I am in complete and total health. I know that I am wealthy. I know that I am beautiful. I know that I am important. I'm special. I'm guided. I'm peace. I'm wealth. These are the segments of the covenant that I have made with the divine source, right? So what do you believe in? That's very important. What are you believing in? What is your covenant with God? And so now we're going to move into being a vibrational match. Be a vibrational match. Okay. Know that everything is vibrating. I mean, we don't see it, but everything is moving, right? And that's the same thing. Everything is moving at a vibration. And so when we're moving in these spaces and emotions and feelings of fear, anxiety, abandonment, we're scared, we're fearful, we're timid, we're moving from these elements of low self-esteem, that is not gonna connect to these lighter emotions, right? It's not gonna connect to these feelings of prosperity, right? Because if I am living constantly thinking and moving in a low vibrational state, how can I attract riches? How can I attract prosperity and wealth and abundance if I'm constantly living in a poverty mindset? If I'm constantly not sure in my riches, not sure in my resources, if I'm constantly looking at the lack, constantly looking at the glass empty, if I continue to do that, I cannot be a vibrational match for prosperity and abundance and hope. And those things are not going to flow to me at ease. You want those things to be attracted to me, right? So prosperity is attracted to me. Abundance is attracted to me. These things are running to me because I am already beating at that vibration. Already beating at that vibration allows for those things to flow to me at ease. It's no battle. I'm not battling, what I'm gonna do. No, it is well, right? It is well, knowing that, because I have made an agreement, I have made a covenant with God, and He will not forsake me, right? And I am a vibrational match to peace, abundance, harmony. These elements love me. They flow to me. Harmony be like, where you at? Peace be like, wait, I'm looking. Money be looking for me. Where are you? Okay. So be a vibrational match to those things. Okay. So moving forward, We're going to talk about healing through faith, and we're going to discuss different elements or different techniques that you can use along your healing journey. But before we do that, what heals you? What heals you? What makes you feel good? What brings you back to the source? Reminds you of your purity, reminds you of your love and your infinite happiness and your infinite prosperity. What brings you back there, right? For me, I love water. Take me to a lake, take me to a river, a beach. Oh my gosh. It always reminds me, just the sound of water, it always reminds me, it takes me back to the source. Scents, like Palo Santo, that's a scent for me. If I like this, oh, creative spirits begin to flow. Peace, oh, it just takes over me. So know what heals you. Kiwis, give me a coconut water, oh my God, my day on 10. So understand, what are those little things that help to bring you back and remind you that you're God's favorite child, right? What are those little things that help to just give you that little piece of hope? You need to know those things so that you can use them when you need to. So I can light the Palo Santo when I need to. I can go do a ritual by the water when I need to, right? It brings me back to source. It reminds me who I am and where I came from. So know that, so that you can use those elements to help heal you and help you to feel better. Some days the job is just to feel better. It's a shitty day, right? It happens sometimes. It happens. When it happens, I'm just looking to feel better. I'm gonna go grab that coconut water because it'll help put a smile on my face. I'm gonna eat a kiwi because I know it makes my heart tinkle. You want to do things sometimes just to make you feel better. Take a walk, grab some sun, lay under a tree. Like, do something that helps you to feel better. Sometimes it's get in your car and just drive. So do something that helps you to feel better. Moving forward, healing through faith. Healing through faith. This here, we're just going to be talking about different techniques that you can use, right, to just feel better. So one of them, which we have discussed before, is prayer therapy, imagination therapy, and then we're also going to look at the mental movie method, right? The mental movie method. Those some M's first, right? So we're going to look at that too. So here we go. We're going to start with one of them first. One that I have already talked about, which many of us used at some point, probably because the Black community is usually we're typically Christians, Catholics, something, right? So most of us have used prayer therapy or have seen it done. And it's very close to just praying, right? It's a very similar technique. So the thing I love is we're going to pull from this with prayer therapy. Typically, prayer therapy is literally you ask and it shall be given. Seek and you should find. Knock and it should be opened onto you. Beautiful, right? Most of us have heard that. So here we are. What does this verse tell you? It clearly means that you should receive that for which you ask. It should be open to you when you knock, and you should find for which you are searching for. This teaching implies the definiteness of mental and spiritual laws. Beautiful, right? Oh, and I love this because it literally, all you have to do is ask. That is beautiful to know that you can literally ask your spirit guides to join you on this journey. Please help me, cover me, give me guidance, support me. Ask, right? Ask because it's there for you. You have a whole ton of ancestors, angels, spiritual guides, the Most High. They are looking to guide you. They're looking to support you. So ask and know in the asking. When I say know in the asking, I be so serious about what I ask God, because I know He be like, oh, you want it? You better be sure, because they are ready to give. Your spirit guides are ready to deliver to you whatever it is that you want. You think you want more peace? Call upon it. Ask for more peace. Ask for peace to guide you. Ask for peace to take over your spirit and over your heart, and it would be done unto you, right? Beautiful. So that is the prayer technique. I think this is very important. Sometimes as we grow older, we naturally kind of, get away from praying, or for different reasons. I know my family, we really wasn't, I really wasn't raised in the church. I went from time to time, but there was years we didn't go at all. So that was not always a definite concept for me, but now just the knowing that I can ask, right? I love that. Just the knowing that I can ask and it will be delivered. So sometimes there are some answers that you want. Ask. And you don't have to ask everybody around you. Sometimes you just need to get quiet, go into solitude, and just go straight to the divine source. Know that you don't have to connect to all these other people to get to the divine source. You have access. As his favorite child, you have divine access. He got a back door just for you. Okay, so you don't even have to wait in line. That's the beautiful thing about it. And that is the prayer technique, right? That is the prayer technique. We're going to look at visualizing, right, which is another beautiful technique. I love to use this, especially with my adolescent clients, because they are more prone to using their imagination. We as adults, we get so far removed from our sixth sense of using imagination. So I love doing this technique with kids. So here it is. The easiest and most obvious way to formulate an ideal is to visualize it, to see it in your mind's eye as vaguely as if it were alive. You can see with the naked eye only what already exists in the external world. But in a similar way, that which you can visualize in your mind's eye already exists in the visible realms of your mind. Any picture you have in your mind is the substance of things hoped for and evidence of the things not seen. So here we are. If you are daydreaming about things that are unhealthy, stop doing it. And as someone who, sometimes does it, don't do it. Change the narrative, right? And it happens naturally sometimes from us watching scary movies and watching all this junk and crap TV. That's why we're not watching it no more. It can help, for you to have such a negative imagination. So you want to take time visualizing things happening the way you see fit. You taking time to see these things map out and unfold and unravel the way you see fit, right? And this is a strategy that you can use. Take 5-8 minutes to do so, right? And you're just grabbing a quiet place, just relaxing. You could be laying down, sitting across the sofa, whatever you want to do. But just visualize yourself in bliss, in happiness, experiencing the joys and the desires that you want, right? Visualize yourself graduating, driving a new car, signing on a new home, having that baby you want, right? Visualize yourself in that complete and total bliss. Okay, so that is the visualizing therapy. That is a technique to use your vision over sight, right? A lot of times we are using what we see in physical form as the be all end all, but you don't have to do that. You can, use your sixth sense of imagination to unravel these things that you want to experience. Woo! Here is to the best days of your life, beloved. I hope that you are feeling good, and if not, I hope that you are actively working to feel better. Here is to the beautiful journey that you're on. Here is to the best days of your life, and here is to you liking, subscribing, and sharing this video with somebody who can use it. Peace. See you later.